Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up. Has a hit! It just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Plays it out to the flank. Oh, what a ball! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Cuts it out. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Perisic puts it back. It's gone a long way up and away. Fofana. Good idea, just poorly executed. And it's Perisic. Perisic. That intervention was very necessary. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. PSV still without an attempt on target. Embolo. Ball's out on the left now. And it's got through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he just whacks it away. Pings it out wide. Perisic has it in a wide position, so what next? Defenders on the back foot. And it's Embolo. Well, that had to be more accurate. Hoists it forward. There's no flag. Can he find a finish now? Well read, he sorted that out. There'll be a throw-in. That is as far as they're going to go. And it's Fofana. Perisic. And here's Perisic. Goalkeeper's ball. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And if anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Perisic. And the counter is on. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's got them, shot a goal! And he's done it! And Stanford take the lead! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Stadren, big chance! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Forward it goes. First 45 minutes are up. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
PSV don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't...
Goes for goal! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And the shot! No mistake! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! He was so alert to the possibilities there, great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
PSV get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half.
He's gone for it!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
That'll be a goal kick. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Chance to break. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Played out to the right. Out to the left it goes. Just brushed off the ball there. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And it's Fofana. Fofana. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's played forward. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Forward it goes.
Stade Rennais are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Throw. He's got options out wide. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Played into the middle. Knocks it away.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And help's available out wide.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And through to the goalkeeper. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Could be and the shot!
PSV have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Stade Rennais certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Goalkeeper's ball. Now the counter. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. PSV played a big part in it, but they walk away with nothing. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation.
He's gone for it! He's scored!
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear...
He's gone for it! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Leeds grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And the counter is on. Milner.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's in! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Dung. That's a decent ball. Well back. Plays it back. And the ball is out of play. Harrison conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Calvert-Lewin. Has a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Up towards the front line, cuts it out. He's picked him out. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front. That was a given. It always was.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Brighton get themselves into the lead. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Tries a shot! Knocks it away. Leeds are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Welbeck. And now they can launch a counter. And it's Milner. He gets past his man. Milner. That's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Lucas Perry will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. And he's kept it out. Oh, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, real danger here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Brighton with another corner. It's out for a goal kick. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well played, he saw that coming. And we've reached half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure they're respected.
And the shot!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
And it's played forward. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, he's had a shot! Welbeck. He's made sure that that won't get through. Goes for goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Welbeck simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
That intervention was very necessary.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
And they've been caught out here. Hits one! Oh, taken with style. A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Brighton are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
he's going to be pulled back for that one.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them.
Has a hit! And through to the goalkeeper.
Now it's Welbeck. He's through. And here's Welbeck. Hoists it forward. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Forward it goes. Gets on the end of it. Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Ampadu tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, they could break here. Out of play for a goal kick. Hoists it forward. Welbeck has a pop! And that would have won it.
Welbeck just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
And that has been cleared.
And the finish!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
The final 5 minutes. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Going through.
Welbeck shoots! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further.
Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. 4 in the game. He is the man. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Looking to get within range. He's got away. Chance!
They're back within reach!
And that really is so impressive. And that's it. Leeds huffed and puffed, but in the end, no joy. That's the game. The result is what matters, and this result is cruel. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific.
And the finish! He's delivered all right!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seat.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Battles to win it back, and he has been fouled there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Corner.
Cutting chance! They've done it! 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot.
De Gea reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, look, regardless of whether the keeper could have done better or not, Peter, that was all down to the excellent movement in getting into the right position to apply the final touch.
Pamplona take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Turns and goes back. Could move up a gear here. He's had a look. Could be a chance here. Chooses to go back. It's got through and that has been clubbed away.
Has a hit! No mistake! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
That was a given. It always was.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Cuts it out. He's picked him out.
De Gea simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. He's in, surely! Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next?
Hits one!
Gets good distance on it. He's got options out wide, going through. Oh, rip! He's had a goal! Back of the net!
control. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Pamplona are leading with half-time drawing close. Well, they could break here. Looks to clip it forward. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's a brilliant interception. And there's the end of the first half.
Pamplona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Pamplona are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And we're off again. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. He's made sure that that won't get through. It's a loose ball. He's had a shot! And the ball's come out! He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Keane, oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Fiorentina get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient and trying to level things up.
Keane. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Fiorentina are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Goes for goal! It's there!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Timely intervention. And it's played forward. Played out to the right. Oh, whistle's gone, now then! No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. Oh, that's nice. In with the challenge. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Dinks one in. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Shoots! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Fiorentina with another corner. And he's there to... has a goal! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Keane. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? And help's available out wide.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Goes for goal! Goal! Fiorentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Fiorentina take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy.
And Keane! And yes, it's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Big chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Defending of the desperate variety. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Pamplona looking here to cut their deficit. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone direct. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Defenders on the back foot. Keane. Shot at goal! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Hoists it forward. sides a bit too casual in possession. And there goes the final whistle. Pamplona just couldn't kill it off. They let their opponents back into it and let it get away. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Pamplona really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages.
Bakambu!
It's anyone's ball. Gomez goes looking. Dashing forward at pace.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Gets wrestled off the ball, and the counter is on. Hoists it forward. Isco looking to penetrate off his chance! Bakambu. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Isco. Lo Celso. Isco. And it's Isco. Bakambu.
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored!
He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Sevilla go ahead, 1 goal to the good. through. Chance. And it's played forward. Oh, they could break here. He's got away. Ball's loose. Who's getting there?
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Lo Celso. Good ball.
And the finish! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Plays it back. Defending was strong and firm. Defenders on the back foot. Forward it goes. Isco plays it forward. And it's been taken straight back. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Isco. He's in! Has a pop! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Tries to get it forward quickly. It's a brilliant interception. It's a throw in. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled.
He's had a shot! It's a goal! A goal at a really telling moment.
He was so alert to the possibilities there, great stuff.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was.
And a shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Perfect placement, the one place to keep.
Shoots! A great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Play for a throw. There's the end of the first half. Here's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And here's the chance to counter.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
And he's cut it out. And now they can launch a counter. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Felipe Anderson. Cuts it out. Forward it goes. He's pinged one through here. Shade too heavy. People can pick that up. Gomez. Hoists it forward. Felipe Anderson. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter,
And they've been caught. Shot at goal! And in it goes! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up. But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Gomez does well there, alert. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Isco. Surely a shot! And he's there to cut it out. Good clearance and very necessary. Isco desperately wants to get on the end of this. Isco. Felipe Anderson. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Felipe has a goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
We've got changes here from both sides, in fact. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. That's Bakambu. Now can he finish? We've got a sight of goal here. Real chance! And that has been cleared.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Has a hit! And that would have won it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe. Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Mauricio. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Played out to the right. Played back in. Intervention was very necessary. And the referee brings it to a close. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were...
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be.
Going for goal! Goal! Let's see Copenhagen! What a start!
Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Copenhagen grab an early lead, good start. Delaney. Clayson. Clayson. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Great leap! In for the follow-up! Back of the net! And with the match still in its infancy, they are easing away.
Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Copenhagen take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Clayson. He's managed to get himself offside. Copenhagen are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. And it's Babacar. Cuts it out. Gerson. He's pinged one through here. And the finish! Goal! Wow, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense it.
He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I think he just
shapes to shoot! Steered forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's in, surely! Delaney tries to get it forward quickly.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Ricardo van Rijn gets it back. He's made sure that that won't get through. He's got away. He's gone for it! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Forward it goes. Delaney. And here's Babacar. Delaney. Big chance! Goal! FC Copenhagen! And they get themselves in front!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Copenhagen get themselves into the lead. Well read, he sorted that out. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Gerson. And the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. This possibly the last play of the half. the final action of the first half.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. That intervention was very necessary.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Clayson. Babacar. Real chance! In it goes! And with that goal comes comfort.
Copenhagen are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Copenhagen take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Shoots! Ball's loose, and he's after it. Over to the left. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, he's in! Delaney has created one goal already. Clayson. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And here's Babacar. Clayson. And here's Babacar. Hoists it forward. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Oh, surely! Can he dig out a shot? Delaney plays it forward. And it's Babacar. Battles to win it back. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Has a hit! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Copenhagen blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. It's on a plate. What a ball this has turned out to be. And it's played forward. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now a chance to break. That's a decent ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Copenhagen, a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are... Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just brushed off the ball there. Darder. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Brings it forward. Forward it goes. Plays it out to the flank. Dardare has given away a free kick. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
Well, the fact that we haven't had an attempt on goal is becoming an embarrassing reflection on these teams.
Oh, great ball! Chooses to go back. He's got it, and he's got time. Real chance! And he's done it! The breakthrough strike!
Burnley produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Burnley break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Gets it back. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Edwards. Burnley are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Plays it out to the wing. Turns and goes back. How about a shot? And now the breakaway. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Plays it back. Here it is now, surely. It's a great ball. Burnley are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Oh, that's neat. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. It's come through.
That's just very well played.
And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it. A close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Burnley come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Dung.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Goes for goal! Sees it out of harm's way. Edwards hoists it forward.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key.
Big chance! That's a half-decent try.
Oh, it's a very good effort. There wasn't much wrong with that at all. We're talking fine margins now.
Dung.
He's had a shot!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Played out to the right.
Tries a shot! Too close for comfort.
We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact. And it's played forward. Back to the keeper and go again. Edwards. Out to the right, and help's available out wide. That's great strength on the ball. And he's there to cut it out. Needed a better pass there. Out to the left it goes. And the weighted pass. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
He's there to receive it.
Goes for goal! It's a goal!
Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
And he's there to hoof it away. Mallorca get it back again.
Mallorca showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got options out wide. Good clearance and very necessary. But sprayed out wide. That intervention was very necessary.
Burnley merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Hits one! Oh, that is very close.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Forward it goes.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Edwards. Burnley cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. And it's played forward. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way. But chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I would say one of the most energetic midfielders you'll find in Jordan Henderson. He's added to all that running power with slicker passing and some very impressive finishing, and he's a proper leader now too.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Ampadu hoists it forward. Looking to get with, going for goal! And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's gone for it.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Calvert-Lewin drives it forward. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Has a hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Well, that's a ball to nobody in particular. Hoists it forward, cuts it out. Calvert-Lewin. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed...
Has a hit! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! Calvert-Lewin at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Leeds take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's made sure that won't get through. Finds himself eased off the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Dashing forward at pace.
it's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper.
And the shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's played forward. It's come loose. Plays it out to the flank. And he's cut it out. A real chance to break. Forward it goes. Shot, real chance! And the follow-up. Back of the net! And they get themselves in front! And that'll be the final action of the first half.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Tries to get it forward quickly. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Calvert-Lewin. Decent looking ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Chance to break. Played out to the right. Goalkeeper's ball. Question, that's a foul. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a double substitution going on here.
We could assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah,
Calvert-Lewin with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Jordan Henderson. And the counter is on. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Hoists it forward. Keeper has beaten it away. And it's Henderson. Jordan Henderson.
Oh, sweet feet.
In with the challenge.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Oh, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Leeds are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Out to the right. And he's there to cut it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. He's got options out wide. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Timely intervention. And he heaves it forward.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And help's available out wide. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Harrison. It's on a plate. He's had a goal! In for the follow-up. He scores! Two to the good. They have breathing space. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it.
And that will be the final act. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, look, it was...
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Well, this really is one of the monuments to the history of our game, especially, of course, this Scottish game. It is Celtic Park, Glasgow. And from the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Yeah, it's one of these systems, Peter, where the front three are obviously the headline makers, but the back three have considerable responsibility and pressure on them. So a strong voice is needed to keep everyone switched on to their defensive duties. Everybody has to kind of play their part in getting behind the ball at times, and it's not always done because the focus is very offensive.
we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic dribbler with a killer eye for a pass, and obviously a lethal finisher too. Everyone knows what he's capable of, but stopping him's a very different matter. This opposition defence will not be looking forward to this one, I can assure you.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. It's a fabulous position. Has a pop! And it's a goal!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Leipzig are ahead, 1 goal to the good. And here's Suarez. He's had a go! He scores! They are right back in business. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. A real chance to break. Driving on, he could shoot. Chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. No question, that's a foul. And he's cut it out. Werner. Romulo. Out to the right. "15 minutes till half-time." And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Just brushed off the ball there. Werner gets it back. Luis Suarez. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Romulo. He's through the middle. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, that is asking for trouble. Here's Romulo! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. And that really is so impressive. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And here's Suarez. He's made sure that that won't get through. Lewis. And the shot! Really well taken goal. It's level again. What a match we have. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And it's half-time here. It has been a pretty crazy game so far. They've played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're already into the second period. Shot a goal! And he heaves it forward. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Werner. Hoists it forward. Messi proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Plays it out to the flank. Now it's Messi. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. He came in hard, very hard. Werner has been caught there, it's a foul. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Brings it forward. And he's there to cut it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And now they can launch a counter. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Chance! Hits one! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Has a hit! And the ball's come out! They've played it short. Lovely bit of skill there. And he has been fouled there. Chances coming thick and fast. It's another set piece. It's a big chance! Goal! Into the lead once more. Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Leipzig go into the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
Has a goal! No mistake! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Leipzig could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? Whistle's gone, that's foul. Leipzig presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. Goes for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
That's a promising ball. Messi decides to play it back. And it's played forward. Bakayoko gets it back. And here's Messi. Messi turns and goes back. Is there any support? He might not need it. And that will be the final act. Manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their win. Your reflections then, Jim?
Leipzig showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once in front, they grew in belief and rarely looked at risk.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.